What is going on YouTube? It is OG Mentor, and today I'm bringing you guys a Weapons Expert Electricity DPS Loadout. Now this loadout is going to include something in the ending that I'm going to show to you guys to make it do even more damage, which is going to be the meta. But before we start off, make sure that you guys have the dual wield weapon. Make sure you guys have this. Make sure you also, if you can get it, make sure that you guys can get the Critical Wire 3, which is going to be something that we're going to be using in our loadout today. But without further ado, hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started. So heading over to our traits, we're going to head into the weapon tree first. I'm going to go and show you guys the combos that you need to get on two weapons. You guys are going to need to get combos on dual wield, and you're going to need to get combos on the bow. So heading into dual wield, make sure you guys grab every single combo that you see in the background. Don't worry about the two combos at the bottom, because those you're going to need to go and spec into bow in order to get. So let's go ahead and let's get the combos out of this tree first. Get everything that you guys see all the way down to dual wield mastery. After you guys go and grab the dual wield mastery at the very bottom, head out of that and go into the bow, and make sure you guys grab every single combo out of the bow all the way down to the bow mastery, because you guys are going to need this for the dual wield combo. After you guys go and spec into bow, head back over to dual wield and grab the two combos that you see, which is flurry shot mastery and also the explosive shot mastery at the very bottom of the dual wield tree. These are the two combos that you guys are going to need in order to do a lot of damage. These are the things that you're going to be using the most when it comes to electricity. You're not going to really worry about your loadout that much, but these are the things that are going to be used with your loadout. So make sure as well that you guys also have your movement mode, whether it's super speed, acrobatics, or flight. After you guys go and grab that, you don't need to get anything out of iconic powers. Head over to stat points and get focused weapons expert on the top left. Make sure that you guys as well get your criticals for your critical attack chance, your critical attack damage, and as well at the very bottom you guys are going to go and spec into nothing but precision. After you guys go and spec into all the precision that you can spec into, if you have any more skill points left over, make sure that you guys put them into might and power for the extra damage. After you guys are done going and specing your skill points in, head over to loadout so you guys can go and see everything that you're going to need from left to right. So starting off with the loadout, guys, make sure that you firstly grab Arc Lightning. After you guys find that and you grab Arc Lightning, the second power that you're going to be grabbing is going to be Electrocute. Afterwards of grabbing that, it's going to be Tesla Ball, and then Electrogenesis. Your Supercharge, which is going to be Circuit Breaker, and last but not least is going to be your Precision buff, which is going to be Wired. Now Wired is going to be the thing that you guys are going to want to make sure that you have on cooldown the entire time throughout the loadout. This is what's going to be giving your weapon a huge amount of damage out. This is going to be increasing just about everything damage wise when it comes to you going and fighting bosses, adds, or anything. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to use this loadout from left to right, but let's get started. So starting off with the loadout, it doesn't matter if you're on ads or a boss, make sure when you start your loadout that you clip your Arc Lightning and your Wire together. After you do that, hit the tap hold on your range button, and afterwards go into using your Electrocute, tap hold, Tesla Ball, tap hold, and Electrogenesis. After you do that, it can get a little bit complicated because all the cooldowns are going to be in their own motion. So if I were you guys, follow off of whatever power comes off a cooldown first and use that. So just keep going and doing exactly as you see me doing in the background. And as well, make sure that you guys keep your Wired up at all times. Make sure that it never comes off a cooldown as best as you can. Since I'm only on a sparring target, I'm not getting any power back, but this is what I usually use when I'm going up against any boss that's by himself. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is going to be the explosive shot mastery, which is what you guys are going to be mainly using when it comes to fighting ads. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump straight into that. Alright guys, so starting off with explosive shot, just like the last loadout, you guys are going to clip your Arc Lightning and your Wire together, and you're just going to follow off of doing your combo, which this time is going to be hold on your range instead of tap hold. And just make sure that you guys go and follow off of doing this just as much as you can while the cooldowns are coming off. So other than that, guys, I'm gonna go and show you guys the next part of this video, which is going to be something that's going to be better than using this, but it will require you to have at least 2 armories. If you do not have 2 armories and you can't get 2 armories, it's fine. If you want to, you can still watch this video. But the next part of this is going to be our Superpowered loadout, which is going to show what you guys are going to be using on ads the most to get the most damage out as possible. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so starting off with the superpower part of this loadout. Now remember when I said that you guys needed 2 armories for this, so keep that in mind. So heading on to weapons first, we're going to head over to the shield. I use a shield so I can go and just jump to ads quicker when holding the melee. But that's the weapon that I'm using. Heading on to our movement mode, however, whatever movement mode you are, make sure that you have that. After heading out of the movement modes, go over to stat points and make sure that you guys are spec'd into focus superpowered. As well, with focus superpowered, make sure that you guys have your critical attack chance, your critical attack damage, and as well make sure you're spec'd into might and power. If you guys already spec'd into all of these things and you have more skill points left over, spec into health. So moving on from that and going over to loadouts, the first thing you guys are going to put in from left to right is going to be arc lightning. This says that the power interaction for it electrifies enemies, making them vulnerable to electric effects. This is what you guys are going to be using to have your other powers do a lot more damage. The next power after that is going to be Voltec Blast, which is as well, electrified enemies take additional damage. After that's going to be Electrocute. And after you guys are done with Electrocute, it's going to be Tesla Ball. And after Tesla Ball is going to be Electrogenesis. And after that is going to be your Supercharge, which is Circuit Breaker. So after you guys have all of these things from left to right, I'm going to go and show you guys exactly how to use this. It's very similar to Weapon Expert DPS. Without further ado though, let's go ahead and get it started. Alright guys, so starting off from left to right, the first thing you guys are going to pop is going to be Arc Lightning. After that, you're going to pop your Electrocute, and then you're going to pop your Voltec Blast. After you do that, you're going to repeat the same thing. Pop Tesla Ball, Voltec Blast. Arc Lightning, Electrogenesis, Voltec Blast. Now afterwards, like I said guys, it's just like the Weapons Expert loadout. You have to follow the cooldowns. Make sure that you guys are hitting the right ones. Hit them when they come off a cooldown. It should go in the perfect order. But other than that, just practice the loadout. See what I'm doing in the background. If you need to mute me and go ahead and check it out, you guys can do that. But other than that, just follow it as best as you can. And after this, I'm going to show you guys some gameplay of me running through panel reg and show you exactly how to use this loadout. But like I said guys, this will require you to have 2 armories. I have one set up for Weapon Expert DPS and one set up for Superpowered. But without further ado, if you guys enjoy watching, please remember to leave a thumbs up. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's run the gameplay.